Hello and welcome everybody. We have another fine game of World of Warships Legends for you tonight. So this evening we are playing in the Republique, our French tier 8 battleship, premium. This is one of my favorite battleships at this tier level. Originally when I got this ship and I noticed it only had 2 turrets, one in the front and one all the way in the back, I was like, that is stupid. I'm never going to use this. But it hits pretty good and it's got pretty good range, so I find it awesome. So we are going to try and have an awesome game. As always, with being a battleship and starting in the middle of the map, I hate it, but we will manage. So I like to move forward a little bit. Ideally, we get some spots early on from teammates, but there is only one destroyer moving forward here. But we do get a Musashi spotted here that we will be able to shoot at. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. You only kind of, you really got to angle yourself a little bit before you can get that rear turret to be able to fire. And we have just a terrible shot there. And I think that Musashi was kind of anticipating, because I think we got spotted at the same time, and they saw our bullets coming, so they slowed down and turned away, which was the smart thing to do. So we will shoot at somebody else who might not be paying attention. Let's see what happens here. That's a little bit better. Now that's a good amount of damage for 3 bullets. Well, I mean, sort of. It could be way better. It could be way better. Keep an eye over on at sea here as well. You kind of want to just map awareness. Everybody says this. All the YouTubers that are recording videos for World of Warships Legends say to make sure you're always kind of keeping an eye on the map, because somebody over, I'm looking over at B, but somebody over at C might be able to reach you and smack you, and you won't even know what happened until it's too late.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
So every once in a while, if you see me glancing over at C, even though I'm trying to shoot people over at B, that is exactly why. I want to make sure nobody's guns are pointed at me. I want to make sure I'm not broadside to anybody over there, because this ship's got a pretty big hull sticking out of the water, and it's pretty easy to hit that hull. Worcester. Kind of hoping for a kill steal here at this point. And everybody's telling us to shoot at him, but we don't do any good there. And their destroyer is down, so that is kind of nice. I don't have to worry about him anymore. And there we finally get a Citadel hit, and we probably didn't need it for the kill because he was so low on health, but we'll take what we get. That works out. And here at this point, I'm moving forward. We really just need somebody to spot somebody, and this Montana just looks desperate for bullets. So we are going to shoot him. I assumed he would move forward, and he kind of didn't, but we really smacked him anyway. And I'm so annoyed that we did not get the kill for that. But that did a shit ton of damage, and we got 2 Citadel hits on him. And that is the turn of the game there in that situation. So that was awesome. Now we're motivated, and now I'm pushing forward. We have no ships down on our team. There's no reason to not push forward and go aggressive at this point. Alright, so we did finally lose the cruisers there.
Engine boost activated.
Got a decent hit on the Musashi. And then we've got this Alaska over here that's being smart. What a jerk. So he's pointed towards us, and he's kind of tucked behind the island here. Trying to use it as a little bit of a cover situation. So all of our teammates that are capturing that zone over there, zone C, none of them can see or shoot him. So I kind of have to deal with him, and that's why I kind of decided to back up a little bit in this situation. We also have the other cruiser on that end that is able to hit us, smack us right in the side. This Nepali. And I love the Alaska. I love playing as that ship. But man, when I am shooting at it, I feel like I can never do good chunks of damage against it. But when I am playing as it, I seem to be able to take good chunks of damage against me. So yeah, Alaska tucks behind the island. He's trying to get away with being able to shoot without being spotted. So we will use some repair party and start shooting the Nepali. Decent hit there. Gets us up to 97,000. That's pretty good. And what's crazy is, like, I've hardly moved position, right? Like, I started by zone D, and I am still kind of by zone D. So our team, you know, I gotta give credit to my team here. They've done an awesome job of capturing zones, keeping people spotted, and I've been able to kind of slack off and hang back and just do damage from afar. And that's kind of how I've, you know, rigged out this ship. That's kind of the mods that I've added to it. I've kind of built it out for range and accuracy. Man, I cannot believe we do not get the kill on the Nepali. But yeah, so that's how I kind of rigged out the commander and the ship here is, you know, range and accuracy. So hanging back worked out for us in this situation anyway.
Victory is in sight.
And I see two battleships over on this side as opposed to the one cruiser that's almost dead on the other, so I decided to divert my attention in this direction and see if I can't get more hit points per my bullets that I'm shooting. See how much we can do against the Pommern. Even though we don't have a decent shot against him, he's kind of angled towards us and coming this direction. But we still managed to get hits, we still managed to do damage, and that makes him go down faster, which is all the better. And another situation where I can't believe we didn't get the kill there. We had 4 ricochets. But all that's left is the cruiser that was hanging out over by C. And this is the pesky Alaska that I was struggling to do damage against. And I'm gonna bet I will struggle to do damage against it again. But at least in this situation I can get some defend medals and keep him from capturing the zone. Which at this point in the game really doesn't matter. But that'll give me XP and credits. So I will take what I can get. And he's even going to turn broadside for me. Come on, maybe. Give me some. There we go. We get a decent hit against him. Another Citadel. Another situation where I can't believe we did not finish the ship off. It's got a little bit left. So we leave it open for somebody to steal the kill from us. Can we get it? Can we get it? Nope.
Battle ends in 5.
Maybe these last volleys? And still no. Over penetrations. Don't go dark, don't go dark, don't go dark. Even though it shows that I'm gonna hit the island, the icon shows I'm gonna hit the island, I still take the shot. Like, why not? You know, last ship left in the game. But they managed to escape. So we are at 964 points to their 315, and this Alaska just disappears. 167,000 damage. This is why I love this ship. She hits hard. And we'll end up winning on points if this guy doesn't show himself. I think he wants the zone capture. It's what he wants bad. And somebody stole A from him. But that's the end of the game. So we'll see where 167,000 points puts us on the leaderboard. That puts us up at the top. Gives us a little over 200 grand in credits. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good haul. I will take it. But yeah, this is kind of how I rigged this ship out. Mostly for main battery dispersion. So range and accuracy. Range and accuracy. I always go with the propulsion mod. I know a lot of people love the steering gear mod to be able to turn away from torpedoes, but I like starting and stopping and backing up and going forward a lot, so I pick that one over steering gear most of the time for my playstyle. But yep, here we go. Shell grouping and range all the way for inspirations and all of these perks. And then will to rebuild. It's pretty typical of my loadout.